Shalom, I'm Albertus. I'm sitting a bit outside. I'm getting ready to read the weekly Torah portion, but I'm just going to share some thoughts of my own. And I just thought the most important things is to teach what Yeshua said just before he left. We should make disciples, and teaching them whatsoever He's commanded us to teach. So I believe teaching the words of Messiah is most important. But other than that, I like to study the weekly Torah portions. I don't teach that Gentiles are obligated to fulfill all of Torah like the Jew. But I've got a few points here that I would like to share, just to encourage others to also do their own study, And so I'm just going to read here. Gentiles are not obligated to keep all of Torah as a covenant law as we read in Acts 15, but the weekly Torah portions still bless us. They reveal God's character, point us to Messiah, keeps us in God's rhythm, and strengthen our faith as we share in the nourishing root of Israel's story. So the church don't replace Israel. And the Torah reveals God's character. Gentiles can benefit by seeing God's holiness, justice, mercy, and wisdom reflected in His instructions. Even Paul wrote, "For whatever was written in former days was written for our instruction, that through endurance and the encouragement of the Scriptures we might have hope." In Romans 15 verse 4. And the Torah points to Messiah. Yeshua said the Torah and Prophets testify of Him in John 5:39 and in Luke 24:27. By following the Torah portions, Gentiles can discover how Messiah is revealed week by week in the Scriptures, and the Torah gives rhythm to life. Israel was given the Torah not only as laws but as a lifestyle rhythm, weekly, seasonally, and yearly. Even if not required, Gentiles who enter that rhythm, example, reading portions, observing God's calendar, often find their faith deepened because it keeps their eye on God's story rather than the world's. And the Torah is useful for teaching. Paul says in 2 Timothy 3:16 that all Scripture is God-breathed and profitable for teaching, for reproof, for correction, and for training in righteousness. The Torah portions are part of all Scripture, so they remain profitable to Jew and Gentile alike. Gentiles are grafted in Romans 11 explains that Gentiles are grafted into the olive tree of Israel. They don't become Jews, but they share in the nourishment of the same root. So studying the Torah portions lets Gentiles understand the root into which they have been grafted and strengthen their connection with God's people, the Jews. So I invite you to sit under the vine or fig tree and study Torah. Also see my video about this topic, Torah part 3. There's a series I made on it on YouTube, Wisdom and Blessing. And then there's the other one law for all, question mark, replacement theology, question mark, and so on, just to show the different views people have about this and the observance. And like I said, I believe it's good for Gentiles to study Torah, but they are not obligated like the Jew to fulfill all of the Torah, But I think that is enough said for now, and so Shalom.